There will be no Rafael Nadal at this year's Australian Open despite the Spaniard recently making a comeback. The Australian Open gets underway on Sunday in Melbourne, but two-time winner Rafael Nadal will be nowhere to be seen. The first Grand Slam of the tennis season always whets the appetite of fans around the world as the world's best players try to get their season off to a flyer. But those who were hoping to catch a glimpse of all-time great Nadal will be left disappointed. The Spaniard made his return to competitive tennis this month at the Brisbane International after being sidelined for almost a year. He won his comeback match against Dominic Thiem in straight sets before repeating the trick against Jason Kubler in the second round. However, Australian Jordan Thompson was able to get the better of Nadal in the quarter-finals, defeating 37-year-old 5-7, 7-6, 8-6, 6-3. During the match against Thompson, Nadal required treatment on his thigh and a subsequent scan revealed a micro tear in the muscle. Fortunately, the problem is not in the same area as the injury which kept him off the courts for 349 days. As per BBC Sport, Nadal said that overall the scan result was good news, but he was not ready to compete at the maximum level. As a result, he has returned to Spain for further treatment on his hip instead of heading to Melbourne for the Australian Open. The 22-time Grand Slam winner took to social media to confirm his absence. He wrote, "I have worked very hard during the year for this comeback, and as I always mentioned, my goal is to be at my best level in 3 months. Within the sad news for me for not being able to play in front of the amazing Melbourne crowds, this is not very bad news, and we all remain positive with the evolution for the season. I really wanted to play in Australia, and I have had the chance to play a few matches that made me very happy and positive. Thanks all for the support and see you soon." Before his Brisbane comeback, Nadal's previous outing was at last year's Australian Open, where he struggled with injury and was eliminated by Mackenzie McDonald in the second round. The Spaniard eventually underwent an operation on his hip in June, which has kept him off the courts until the start of the new season. This year's Australian Open will now be the first not to feature either Nadal or Roger Federer in the main singles draw since 1999, with the Swiss legend retiring in 2022. Nadal will now turn his Grand Slam attention to the French Open in May, where he has been champion a record 14 times.